This is another little park just off Wales Road in Nottingham. Come here just to do a circular walk with the dogs. Tend to do it in the morning and in the afternoon. And it's really good just to change your mood. So when you get up in the morning and maybe you're worried about the day, just get up that little bit earlier. Put some warm clothes on, obviously, because it's still a bit cold, and get out there and just have a little walk and just listen and look what's going on around you. And at the moment, I mean, the signs of spring and the buds in the trees and all the crocuses and the snowdrops. I mean, this is only just one little snowdrop all on its own. A couple more over here. But you know what? Just stand and listen. I mean, there's some absolutely beautiful, colourful birds in our country, and we just take it all for granted that it's always going to be there. Just listen what's about you and keep looking. I mean, the other day when I was walking with Jen, we heard the first that I've heard, the woodpecker. It was such a lovely sound to hear. And obviously the saying is, that's the sign of spring is just around the corner when you hear the first woodpecker. And that just gives us all hope of longer days. The dark nights are starting to go. The warmth of the sun will be back. And we just all feel a bit better when we've got a little bit of colour around us. And there's some beautiful flowers on the trees over there. But it's just great to have time. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. She's a bit of a barker, but she's friendly. Come on, you two. It is just beautiful. Come on, my darling. Come on, girls. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. He's not going to hurt you. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. You know, just walk and have a look what's around you. The people that you meet. The paths that you take. The birds that you see. The things that people have done. Try and look for the positives, not the negatives. Try and look for those who have done some good in the community, who've cleaned some paths, cut some trees, done some nice things, maybe planted a few bulbs. Not the rubbish and the litter, but I know around here in Mapley there's lots of people that do litter picking. You know, it's such a great thing to watch and see, just people taking care of where they live and where other people live, not just where we live. You know, people are doing these acts of kindness not just for themselves. They go unnoticed the majority of the time, but it makes a difference to all of us, and especially our children, to have the lovely areas to walk and to play. It's not a fantastic park, but it's somewhere that you could come and fly a kite when it's windy, grab a ball, walk the dogs like I'm doing now, or just get out there. You know, when you're depressed, it's easy to stay inside and to think about what's bad, but get out there and look at God's creation and nature around us. The trees look bare at the moment, but some of the trees are already starting to get leaf on them and buds. Maybe little ones, you might have to look a bit closer. Look at the buds on here. life is all around us. We just have to look for the positives and not the negatives in life. But it's so, come on babes, it is so easy to think everything is doom and gloom, especially when it's winter or it's been a bit of a miserable day with the weather. But okay, we haven't got fur, we haven't got feathers to keep us warm, but we've got clothes. Put a couple of layers on, especially if you have a hat on your head, and get out there. And if you can, get out there and actually do something. Take some cutters with you. You haven't got to cut masses of things, but if there's a path or a footpath where the trees or the thistles are growing over, maybe you could just trim back a few to help somebody else as well as help yourself. You know, it's a feel-good feeling when you're doing things for other people, and you don't have to do it to be noticed. Just do it because you want to do it. It really does make a difference. And yes, your acts of kindness, your acts of love may go unnoticed, but deep down you know you've done it for the right reason. So I encourage you to get out there and just do something, because when you do something you feel good. You feel good about what you've done, even if it's a tiny little bit. It's better than being stuck inside, wallowing in our own self-pity, because we can all do that. That is too easy. It's hard to get out there. But just put a coat on, and you don't have to go with anybody. Come here, babies. You don't have to go with anybody, you can just go by yourself. You never know. Lana, smile and say hello to the person who you pass in the street. It might be their only person they speak to that day. You might be the only smile that they have that day. Make a difference. Take care, everyone. Speak to you soon.